Hello everybody, we're back for more Triple S Class Revival Hunter! Yeah, picking up where we left off last time. It's been a little while since I recorded that, because, well, I did mention that everything was recorded about a week in advance for, this is being recorded about, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days. 5 days! Never mind, members get access to the videos early, so you should do that. Like, comment, sub, notification bell, you know? Usual YouTube stuff. Very good. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's rock it. In the end, the culprit behind destroying this world is Lady Silver Lily. The key to clearing this apocalypse will be Lady Silver Lily. Please pardon me. Lady Golden Flower has sent her best regards with Lady Silver Lily. Her love, jealousy, tolerance.
My lady, a letter from Lefnor.
Leave it on the left side of my desk.
This is a request from Lady Blue Flower.
Send this to the finance team for checking and bring it back to me.
Arrogance, a need for monopolization. We need to make use of all of that in order to bring an end to this apocalypse.
We'll take a 15-minute break. Everyone leave the room.
I heard that you had collapsed because you'd fallen ill. But you look healthy. I'm surprised.
I might not look it, but I'm still a student. If I want to stay out of class in order to do actual work, I'll need an appropriate excuse. But despite saying that, I'm nowhere near being healthy. Your actions have stood out in my eyes. You discovered so quickly that spies had infiltrated the ranks of my subordinates. I guess the actor that has been chosen this time is a clever one. What a blessing for the Empire.
What does that mean?
And if you weren't that clever, I wouldn't have granted you an audience.
Pardon?
Just when I thought you were clever. I guess there are some parts of you that aren't that clever.
She's also a regressor. Hold on a minute, does that mean that every time... Oh god, leg cramp as I moved, that was unpleasant. Does that mean that every time people have gone into this, like, apocalypse to try and fix it, she remembers all of them? Oh, hold on, my leg's actually cramping, hold on. I need to stand up. Oh. What the fuck? God. The joys of being in your 20s. The joys of being in your 20s. Leg cramps. I mean, the real joys of being in your 20s are constantly hitting new, personal records in the gym, like a 90 kg bench, which you'd have known about if you follow me on Twitter. You should definitely do that, by the way. Link in the description. Anyway, carrying on. Maybe we should get a Patreon or something as well, and give, like, properly exclusive content over there. So that's what the actor means. Very interesting.
It's my 14th round. Even so, it's only been a repeat of 10 days of my life. Meaning an actor like you makes it the 13th time for me.
The heart that is covered by silver is looking at you. What the fuck?
How many rounds has it been for you? Your face tells me this is your first time. Did the constellation that sent you here not give you any explanation? How rare. The constellation would usually explain as much as possible to the apostle that they'll be sending before letting them start though. The apostle? You really know nothing, huh? Which constellation sent you? Musya? Trigon Star? Hishimai Shritz? Nasaro? Fishmer? Who are you a proxy of? Librarian in a corner sent me. Librarian in a corner. Ah! Hamustra.
Hamustra? Is that his real name? This person.
Did Hamustra not explain anything to you at all?
She knows the real name of the constellations.
The librarian is trying his best not to get involved in the apocalypse. He told us that he expects us to get information on our own instead of him giving it to us. The apocalypse? A world whose barrier has fallen because they don't have a constellation. That's what the librarian calls this worlds like this. Who is he to name other people's worlds? An apocalypse, huh? It's true that this world will eventually be destroyed, but I can't hand over my soul so simply to another. Wait. Did you not possess the servant of Lady Goldenflower to come after my soul? Look, butler of Lady Goldenflower. Please call me Kim Gongja. That's my real name. I don't want to. How dare you ask me to call you by your real name? Blame yourself for possessing the body of a butler and not a noble. In any case, I understand that your current state is like a piece of blank paper. You haven't received clear guidelines at all.
What's a clear guideline? Okay, this arc has gone on a complete different route than I was expecting. This is very interesting. What the hell?
It's something like this. I, Lady Silver Lily, is weak against sunlight. 2. Lady Silver Lily has a dull sense of taste. She likes food with deep flavors. 3. Lady Silver Lily likes white flowers. However, she's very sick of lilies because she received too many of them. That's the clearing guidelines that the apostles that came here on my 6th regression brought with them. 4. Lady Silver Lily is a pragmatist. She prefers to discuss topics such as politics, diplomacy, and money. He was sent by a constellation known as Mahos.
The way to clear this world. 10. Lady Silver Lily is a loyal subject. While it's okay for her to talk bad about the Empire or the Crown Prince, she forbids anyone else to do so.
It was so ridiculous I took it from him after I read it. He was shouting when he was dying in my hands. Why did it not work when I followed the guidelines to the dot? It was as if he felt like he was wronged. But I'm the one who's been wronged. How could there be any guidelines when it comes to a person's heart?
The heart that's covered by silver expresses her unhappiness. So, this here is almost like when, the constellations pop in. Is the way to clear this floor to make Lady Silver Lily the constellation of the floor?
You guys are looking down on what a heart is capable of. If you really wish to gain my heart, then you must approach it in an honest and straightforward manner. But yet, you come with no clearing guidelines or route. All you servants that are rotten to the core.
Well, I agree. I'm getting bombarded with notifications.
Looks like we're able to agree with each other. There's a reason why I think so highly of you. It's not just because you're clever. It's because I felt like you see my world's people as humans.
Is that so? Isn't that natural?
There are countless butlers that aren't even able to meet that very standard which should be natural. Beasts that don't see humans as humans. Yet, they dare to think of themselves as humans. What a mess they are. Does this mean anything to you?
Gongja, you good, bro?
Have you met with a lot of such people?
It's happening again.
Or,
the heart that's covered by silver is looking at you.
have you also seen someone else in that manner as well?
Click the page.
As if she can see through my actual heart.
What is happening?
Or maybe someone who's important to you has said some similar things.
Lady Silver Lily! Even though you say that, don't you think lowly of me just because I possessed a butler's body and not a noble's? I can't let her be in control of the conversation anymore.
Are you that upset that I refuse to call you by your real name?
I'm just saying that you ought to get off your high horse while saying such things.
Get off my high horse? Huh? These are indeed words that sound like they come from a bad butler. However, I can agree with what you said.
Oh,
it's Let's go back to the real topic. Well, I understand that you are not after my soul. In that case, what do you want for you to cross over to this world? This is a world that repeats 10 days eternally.
The heart that's covered by silver has suspicions of your true intentions.
I doubt you are banished here because your constellation hates you. I heard Hamustra is moderate. But, despite saying that, I doubt you're here for a break or enjoyment. Actor, who's acting as the butler of Lady Silver Lily. Answer me this.
No, she's not. It's got Lady Golden Flowers, the translation error.
I won't take any lies. The moment you try to lie, it'll become impossible for you to get anything from me to accomplish your objective. I don't reveal my heart to anyone who doesn't reveal theirs first.
Why did I come to this world? Because we need to take over this world as the 25th floor of our tower.
There's a reason I recommend this apocalypse to be the 25th floor. Firstly, it's very developed in magic and alchemy. That means it's rich with resources.
No. We'd be fine even if we chose another apocalypse. Because a fragment of my holy sword is here.
Since it's a fantasy world, you might be able to obtain a new skill. There could be a really nice artifact too.
Although, I did become stronger by looking for the Sisters of Sparkly, since I'm her owner. But I only become a little stronger.
Just so you know, there's a subgenre for this apocalypse. Did you know? He hasn't fallen in love before.
Oh. Did you know he hasn't fallen in love before? Gongja still hasn't experienced enough of the happiness of the world. Isn't that funny? He's never dated anyone before!
I still don't know what love is. Emotions of one that is in love. I'm still ignorant about those things. You might not know this, but this whole genre has romance. I think it's perfect for learning about love. I want to think about the things I lack in. I can't stand having to live life without knowing it. I won't feel like I fully live my life without it.
So you want to learn about love? From me?
I'm not sure about that. More accurately, I want to learn about love from this world. I want to know where I'm lacking. I want to experience it.
Why have you come looking for me then? Wouldn't it be faster for you to learn it from Lady Golden Flower? Do you guys always live in such emotions?
That wouldn't work. She's even worse at this than me. If I want to learn something, I ought to learn it from someone who knows it better.
I guess you're right. Lady Golden Flower is in a position where she needs to be taught love in this round. But I still don't see why you've come to look for me.
There's a reason. I wish to understand you. Even though I don't know if I should be on the Crown Prince's side or the Empire's side. You've offered and sworn your life to them. I wish to understand how you're able to act like this. If that's because of love, then I'd also like to experience that kind of emotion like you do. It's a little embarrassing for me, but this is my honest answer.
I've never been in a situation like this. To want to learn about love. That only shows me just how fearless you are. So you want to understand me? You mustn't speak of understanding so easily. That's a word that could harm someone. Because understanding and being responsible aren't necessarily different.
Librarian, please stop the broadcast for a while. I've got something I'd like to tell just Lady Silver Lily. Librarian in a corner has agreed to your request. You've been given 10 minutes of scene skip. I'm also a regressor. But my regression is a little different from yours. You said you were repeating the last 10 days of your life, right? I return to the day before I die. I don't just proceed normally either. If someone kills me, then I'll be able to get a view of the trauma of that person.
Their trauma?
I can view their memories, the scenes of their lives, and even the deepest wounds of someone's heart. If it's a wound caused by the destruction of something precious, I can also see the memories of that. I guess I've been wanting to tell someone about my own story. That's why I can understand others a little easier. To someone who's in the same situation as me. It's a type of skill or technique. I do fear that I could get too used to easily understanding others. To someone who's lived a similar life as me. One of the most important people in my life told me this. Never get too used to your skill. But if I'm the only one that understands others, that won't really be understanding. But still, I can't just leave people in the lurch because even if it might feel like hypocrisy, I'd like other people to know that I'm here, and I'm protecting this place because of them. To be able to live that kind of life is such a blessing. Don't you agree? yes.
While understanding might take only an instant, taking responsibility lasts for eternity. You volunteered to enter hell, huh?
Librarian in a corner informs you that the scene skip skill is over. That was 10 minutes? Good heavens.
Alright. Servant of Lady Goldenflower. I'll teach you about love.
This arc has gone on a route that I could never have predicted. This arc has gone on a route that I could never have predicted. Also, that chapter was so long. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I'm recording this just after my Tower of God video that will have been the day before this, and I recorded 4 chapters for that, and 1 chapter of this has taken longer than 2 chapters of that because it's season 1. But Jesus, I'm loving that. I love the long chapters. Very good, very good.
But 1 week starting from today until the time before the world comes to an end, you must become my exclusive servant and not Lady Goldenflower's.
Your exclusive servant?
Yes. I've only known how to love myself. I've never taught others about love before. The only way for me to teach you about would be to show it to you directly. So, you'll have to stay by my side to watch and learn, won't you? Come to think of it, it seems to be a losing deal for me. I'll be showing you all aspects of my embarrassing private life after all. Extend your thanks to the luck of your past, present, and future life.
What a haughty noble.
Ahem.
Please excuse me.
You're here. Show it to him.
As you wish, my lady. Lesson 1. Basic. Love starts at the place where you experience a mean bitch. What? Excuse me?
I thought about this last night. What kind of methods I should use to teach you about love? Since I don't have the time to only be paying attention to you, I won't be able to help you find your first love. Isn't that right? So, I intend to slowly teach you things about love that you must know about. Repeat after me. Love starts at the place where you experience a mean bitch.
Love starts at the place where you experience a mean bitch?
Yes, a mean bitch.
It could also be mean bitches. What? Excuse. Excuse me? What?
Somewhere out there exists a first love that would be perfect right from the first meeting. To be able to care and compassion and compromise for the other person right from the start. To become a lifelong partner. But that's not your situation. There's a 99% chance that the woman you'll meet is a mean person. Even if she's not a mean person right now, she'll become one soon.
Jesus.
It's because it's impossible for any human to be nice all the time.
I mean, yeah, fair. Very reasonable. And we are only human after all. We'll all falter at some point.
With that exact value,
Lesson 1. Advanced. You're also a mean bastard.
But don't be too offended by that. Humans are animals that learn from experience. The one who has suffered at the hands of a mean person, and the one who's going to become the mean person, can stop themselves from repeating the same mistakes. They just need to learn what kind of person is a mean person, when they will become a mean person, and what they need to do to not become a mean person.
can it just be all good from the start?
Butler, don't you have any expectations for humans? Humans will forget what they've said before. They would resolve their hearts and then give up. Forgetting and giving up. These are the two basic iron rules of dating. And, if you really want to love someone, then you must also learn how to remember and resolve yourself.
I must also learn those two?
You really are a child.
Ah!
To see is to believe. I'll just show it to you.
It's a very nice dress.
You'll show it to me. How?
Can't you tell even after seeing it? I'm the one who loves this world's meanest person. Let's go.
The pause.
Wait for me!
I wonder if this is still going to head the direction I initially pondered. I wonder. I'm genuinely very curious. There's a specific route that I think this could go. And if it goes that way, woohoo! It's gonna be spicy. But it might not. Good fucking heavens.
Lady Civilly, did you hear?
I did. Is His Highness awake? Overdue ought to wake up earlier than his people.
About that. He's probably still asleep.
About that. He's probably still asleep. Open the door.
Forgive me, but we have strict orders from His Highness.
I know. He probably told you not to let me in no matter what if I ever visited. But the Emperor is worried about the Crown Prince, and thus has ordered me to do this. Let me ask you, are you a servant of the Crown Prince, or the Emperor? Think about it. Your Highness, are you awake?
Don't come in!
She has a key.
You're up then. I'm coming in.
Is she allowed to do this?
The sun has already risen, and yet you are still in bed. Do you think it's okay for you to live such a nonchalant life? As the person who will be succeeding the ruler of this country?
Close the door!
No, close the door.
Hey! Is anyone out there? Someone help me!
Butler, I'll teach you the second lesson.
She brought the fucking chalkboard with her!
Lesson 2. Basic. If you can't avoid meeting a mean person, learn to enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
You'll probably love someone eventually. And you'll meet a mean person as your first love. If that's going to happen, you might as well learn to enjoy it.
Lesson 2. Advanced.
You must become a meaner person than the one you'll meet. Sweet mother of God.
Dating a mean person is basically war. Peace would be the best solution. If the person you meet is friendly, then you ought to behave in the same way. But if that person turns out to be unavoidably mean, then bear this in mind. Today's slogan: don't be nice to a mean person.
I mean, that's genuinely pretty fucking good advice. If someone is insufferably mean, and is just genuinely a bad person, and has no, like, just isn't making an effort to be amicable toward you or other people, respect is earned, right? Respect is earned, not given. So if somebody isn't showing you respect, is being awful to you, don't be nice to them. As soon as they give you a reason to not show them respect, you take it away. And then they have to earn it back. Okay? That's just honestly, very sound advice.
Repeat after me. Don't be nice.
Don't be nice!
Humans want to be seen as cool, smart, or nice to others. From what I see, you belong to the last category. Refrain from doing that. Open up. The Crown Prince is wet. Although it's already spring, I'm worried for his health. Gonna attend to him this instant.
Your Highness!
Burn this into your mind. This is the formula of dating. The good-looking one will lose to the smart one, and the smart one will lose to the asshole. And so, the one who has reached the peak of love is a beautiful person who's smart, but is an asshole. Bear that in mind.
I don't think this is going to work out for you, Lady Silver Lily. Surely... What? Oh god, just looking at my bicep there. Look at that. This is what I should work out. I mean, just look how fucking huge. Look at me. Just look at me. I'm just... It's brilliant being in good shape. It feels so good. Yes, you might become a little bit vain. Just a little bit vain. But what's wrong with that? You know, a bit of self-love, who never hurt anybody. A little bit of pride never hurt anybody. Know what I'm saying? So exercise. You'll feel better about yourself. And you'll thank me in the future as well if you do it. Trust me.
Be gentle while cleaning up. Okay. That's very different from the love I imagined. I was expecting something more romantic. Yes, and you must think that love is done with the heart and not the mind. And that's correct too. But this would depend on your luck.
Greetings, Lady Silverlily.
It's not easy when meeting someone who would cause your heart to race at first sight.
I'll be bringing you to the reception room.
Depending on the type of your life you've lived, it'll also affect what kind of person will cause your heart to race.
This feels more like her resonant part. This feels more like her resonance in the Crown Princess.
To fall in love at first sight means you're able to see how that person has lived their life so far.
That sounds complicated.
It is. Since it's pretty complicated, would you like to test something out? Try and see if you can make my heart race.
How do I do that?
You just need to try something praiseworthy.
And what would that be?
Well, must I tell you? You might as well just ask me to find our lover right away instead. I want you to think about it and show me your answer. You're clever, so you might actually succeed.
If he doesn't, he could just keep trying over and over again. Oh god. These are the cards the librarian in the corner gave me. Based on what you've said, these are kind of guidelines. Maybe these cards could really be of great help in clearing the stage. I'd forgotten about those, but my shortcut to clearing the stage would be to show her my sincerity.
Come here. You're way too tall. That's it. I'll tell you this in advance. I won't take responsibility for you.
The scent of white lily.
Does it smell good?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I like it too.
I think this might be going the route I thought it was.
It's my favorite and most cherished scent. It doesn't feel bad for me to reveal who I am. Continue on this journey with me. I'll tell you a secret tonight.
I'm in trouble. I think I've fallen in love with her. I knew it, baby! I knew it! Woohoo! Let's go. Your boy called it. Your boy called it. Your boy. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh! This is going to be spicy. This is going to be a spicy little arc. This is going to be wonderful. Oh my, also, I can't wait for when he gets out of this world, how fucking everybody is going to judge him. Everybody when he gets out of this world is going to judge him so aggressively, it's going to be unreal. Oh my lord, this is juicy. Oh my god. I am so very interested in this arc now. I do love a little bit of romance drama. I love a little bit of a romance drama. Little, you know, what's the term? What's the fucking term? Guilty pleasure. There we are. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. This is, I'm looking forward to this. Right. Well, with that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you next time for another video. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the video around, usual YouTube stuff. Remember, guys, the video's early, so if you think that's worth your time and money, go ahead. With that out of the way, I hope to catch you next time for another video. Ta-ta for now.